Welcome to Manila Updates TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. A new chapter is unfolding in the South China Sea. On February 13, 2026, the United States and the Philippines announced a landmark agreement. Two new naval repair and logistics facilities will be built in Palawan, the Philippine province closest to the contested Second Thomas Shoal. This isn't about new warships or missiles, it's about presence and resilience. The move marks a shift in American strategy, focusing on keeping ships on station and supporting its oldest regional ally. Tensions have been rising, with Chinese Coast Guard vessels harassing Philippine resupply missions to the BRP Sierra Madre at Second Thomas Shoal. The new repair facilities are a direct response, allowing the Philippine Navy and Coast Guard to quickly fix vessels and maintain a constant presence. The announcement made in Manila emphasized the defensive nature of these hubs. Their purpose, to help the Philippines protect its maritime territory and resources. The message is clear. This is about resilience, not aggression. By building these hubs, the U.S. is giving its ally practical tools to withstand pressure. Officials at the press conference spoke of cooperation, mutual defense, and international law, highlighting the long-standing alliance. The facilities will create local jobs, transfer skills to Filipino workers, and boost Palawan's economy. This project is about building capacity and strengthening partnership. It's a long-term investment in regional stability, relying on wrenches and welding torches as much as warships. No grand declarations, just quiet confidence. The focus, practical benefits, not provocation. The U.S. and Philippines are betting on endurance. In the South China Sea, that could make all the difference. Freedom of navigation means ships from all nations can pass through international waters without interference. The South China Sea is a vital artery. Over a third of global shipping passes through each year. Any disruption could devastate the global economy. It's not just commerce. It's also a critical area for military operations and security. U.S. and allied navies conduct freedom of navigation operations, or FONOPs, to challenge excessive claims and keep waters open. China claims nearly the entire South China Sea, using a 9-dash line rejected by an international tribunal in 2016. China has built artificial islands, equipped them with military assets, and uses its Coast Guard and maritime militia to intimidate other claimants. This creates constant tension, threatening the principle of free navigation. The U.S. presence reassures allies and maintains a stable environment. It's not about provoking conflict, but upholding a rules-based order. Without this balance, the risk of miscalculation and conflict rises. The new repair hubs reinforce this commitment to open seas. The new repair facilities will be built in two key locations on Palawan, one near Puerto Princesa, the other closer to the Spratly Islands. Their placement cuts travel time for vessels operating in the West Philippine Sea. These aren't massive shipyards, but tactical hubs for patrol boats and smaller naval vessels. Services include hull repairs, engine maintenance, and electronic servicing. The U.S. will fund construction and provide training, but Filipino personnel will operate the facilities under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA. The goal: boost operational readiness and endurance for the Philippine fleet. With these hubs, damaged vessels can return to patrol quickly, creating a more resilient force. It's a quiet investment with a powerful strategic impact, ensuring a constant watch over the region. Recent incidents show why these repair hubs are needed. Chinese Coast Guard ships have repeatedly used water cannons against Philippine supply boats, forcing damaged vessels to make long journeys back to port. Each time a ship leaves for repairs, China gains an opportunity to assert its presence. The new hubs change this dynamic. Damaged boats can be repaired in Palawan within hours, not days. This rapid turnaround denies China the strategic victory of forcing vessels off station. For Filipino crews, knowing help is close boosts morale and confidence. The repair facilities are a tangible symbol of commitment, support in action, not just words. They show the Philippines is prepared for a long-term struggle to defend its sovereignty. It's a strategic move, shifting the focus from individual confrontations to sustainable presence. The message: the Philippines will not be worn down. Local repairs mean local resilience. The heart of this strategy is endurance, not escalation. Building repair docks is defensive, not provocative. It doesn't add new weapons, but strengthens the ability to maintain presence. A nation that can sustain patrols is less likely to take drastic actions in a crisis. This counters China's gray zone tactics, coercive actions just below open conflict. The repair hubs address the logistical challenge at the core of China's attrition strategy. Like a neighborhood watch, the goal is constant, visible presence, not confrontation. Ships can stay on patrol longer and return faster, signaling to China that intimidation won't work. The Philippines will not abandon its maritime rights due to logistical inconvenience. The U.S. is providing tools, not triggers, building capacity, not tension. This approach encourages regional cooperation and stability. It's a smart, subtle shift, prioritizing resilience over saber rattling. Endurance is the new deterrence. The announcement came with strong statements from both Washington and Manila. U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin called the initiative a natural evolution of the alliance, focused on making partners stronger and more resilient. Philippine Secretary of National Defense Gilberto Teodoro Jr. emphasized the defensive nature of the facilities and their importance for national security. Both sides stressed partnership, defense, and international law, framing the project as resilience, not aggression. The focus is on the Philippines' right to protect its territory, recognized by the international community. This coordinated messaging ensures the allies control the narrative. The U.S. aims to empower allies to handle regional security challenges, using all instruments of national power to prevent conflict. Funding these repair hubs is a long-term investment in the Philippines' ability to defend the international order. The alliance is about delivering real capabilities, not just promises. It's a unified front, quiet but resolute. The message: partnership in action. China's reaction will be swift. Beijing will condemn the move as American interference and a violation of its claimed sovereignty. Expect accusations of militarization and attempts to frame the hubs as a permanent U.S. presence. Beyond rhetoric, China may increase Coast Guard and militia activity near Palawan and Second Thomas Shoal, or stage naval exercises to signal displeasure. There's a risk of interference with construction, harassing supply ships or survey vessels. Other Southeast Asian nations will respond cautiously. Some may quietly welcome the move, but few will say so publicly. Most ASEAN members will call for calm, maintaining neutrality. U.S. allies like Japan, Australia, and South Korea will see the hubs as a sign of American commitment and a boost to regional stability. Their quiet support will help manage diplomatic fallout. The U.S. and Philippines must be ready for both diplomatic and on-the-water challenges. The region will be watching closely. The foundation for this initiative is the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty between the U.S. and the Philippines. Recent clarifications confirm the treaty covers armed attacks in the South China Sea. The repair hubs will be built under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, or EDCA, signed in 2014. EDCA allows the U.S. to build facilities and preposition equipment at agreed Philippine bases. These hubs will be EDCA sites. The facilities are owned by the Philippines, with U.S. rotational access for training and exercises. This model respects Philippine sovereignty and avoids the controversies of permanent U.S. bases. American forces are present on a rotational basis, working alongside Filipino counterparts. The hubs show how EDCA builds real capacity for the armed forces of the Philippines. The project aligns with international law, especially the 2016 tribunal ruling that invalidated most of China's claims. By helping the Philippines patrol its exclusive economic zone, the U.S. supports a rules-based order. The repair facilities are a practical tool to enforce a legal ruling recognized globally. This gives the initiative strong legal and moral legitimacy. It's alliance in action, grounded in law. Despite its defensive nature, the project carries risks. More Philippine patrols mean more encounters with Chinese ships, raising the risk of accidents or escalation. A damaged vessel could spark a tense standoff. China might escalate deliberately, viewing the hubs as a red line. The U.S. and Philippines must have clear response plans and conduct joint patrols, while using diplomacy to warn against aggression. Domestic risks exist too. Future Philippine governments or local groups could oppose the project. Delivering local benefits and maintaining high environmental standards is key to public support. Transparency, communication, and preparation are essential. The goal: strengthen deterrence without provoking conflict. Navigating the South China Sea requires a steady, united hand.